Welcome to this Sahara 4 exercise. In this exercise, we will analyze the allocation factors that were imported in exercise 18 and check why did we have a difference between the water injected at the layer level with that at the object level. As we reviewed in the previous exercise, if we select all the layers of the project and we plot the water injected at the layer level calculated from the allocation factors and the water injected at the object level that was imported directly, we should have the same curve. However, we can see that in the first years of the project we have a difference here, and the idea is to understand why do we have that difference. So as you can see, we have a bigger discrepancy around this date. So what we are going to do is create an equation to filter all the wells that have injection up to that date. So first we will go to group selection, and here we can see all the wells. At the moment all of them are selected. We will unselect them for now, and now we are going to go to equation. Now we can use the equation editor in Sahara to use an equation in order to filter all the wells of the project with a criteria. In this case, we want to ensure that the wells that we are selecting have at least some water injected. So for that, we will use this icon here to select the variable. In this case, water injected monthly production, history, injected water, at the object level, total, and cumulative. And here we want to check that we want to filter the wells that have more than zero of cumulative water, so or cumulative water injected. So we are going to use this boolean here to do the filter more than zero. Here we use this button check, and if the input of the variable was done correctly, now all the variables are going involved in the equation are going to be listed here. In this case, we only have injected water. We have to decide if which scenario is going to be evaluated. In this case, history is okay, the total subphase also okay, the object level as we define, and here the units are correct. So we press OK, and now we can see here in the unselected box that we went from 101 wells to 14 wells. So now we are filtering all those wells that have more than zero of cumulative water injected at the date I'm selecting here in the date selection slider. So we have to modify this to go to the point where we have our difference. We more or less here around this date where we have a more significant difference. And now we'll go back to the selection group here. We'll move here over this, and now we will refresh the the equation by opening here, and now we can see that we have three wells that up to this date have a water injected at the object level more than zero. So now we will press OK. First we have to select them, and then we will click OK. And now we have the main possible suspects to explain the difference that we have. So now we will want to check specifically on these wells why do we have this difference. So now the next step will be to check the water injected in each of the wells to see which one is creating the difference. So for that we will use this button here to preserve the selection, and here we see that only these three wells will be selected. So now if we want to alternate between them, we will use these buttons here. So first D36, here we see that if we select or unselect the water injected at the object level, everything seems fine, they are the same. Then if we go to D32, here we can do the same, and here we have a problem because as you can see we don't have any water injected at the layer level. This is the one probably that is creating the problem, but we will check the last one, the 18, and as you can see here the two the two different curves are the same because these allocation factors are correct. They are adding up to the same total. So the whole problem is only this well D32, which doesn't have any water injected at the layer level because the allocation factors haven't been imported to this well actually. Um, so now we know that we have to correct it. So that will be everything for this video. I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.